Did I seriously just fall into the Unicorn's lair by jumping off the railed edge? Thank you, Wario, and your corkscrew conkiness for committing suicide and losing like 2 coins because I found the exit almost right away. But anyway, come over here. Do a ground pound combo on the doohickey. If you press R fast enough, you can pretty much do infinite ground pounds, but I'm kind of bad at that. I'm pressing it fast enough, and here we have the boss of this stage, which is Clown Around, as I'm sure one of the Spritelings has said. And he's actually pretty much a creepy boss. He's like a combination of the Cat in the Hat, Waldo, Santa Claus, and I don't know. But he looks pretty scary, and that sun in the background is freaking me out too. He's like, I'm watching you. But yeah, he'll come across this tightrope on his big gigantic ball, and watch the background. Ooh, massive nuclear explosion. So yeah, he runs away after every time you hit him, and you'll have to ride on the glue globs on his big ball, or else you will get that thrown at you, and nobody wants that to happen, even though it's pretty easy to avoid. And as you saw, he throws his heads at you once he gets off his ball. Do not attack the... As weird as it sounds, do not attack these heads with your hands, because they will multiply in numbers if they get hurt with anything but his body, I believe. Or maybe that's just the second variation of his head, but... Anyway, it's not going to be helpful to attack him with your hands anyway, because you can only punch him once at a time because they go back a little bit each time. But in this battle, really, be more defensive than offensive. Because these heads will gang up on you, and they're invincible unless you attack them with a mad move with his body, with Clown Around's body. Other than that, this is a pretty easy boss, but he has some pretty creepy faces. Look at that, he has like a candle on his head, and... did they just blow up from something that isn't his body, proving me to be a hypocrite? Apparently they did. Apparently if they get caught in that explosion, if you can make him do that, then they'll die too. That's cool, I guess. Now, start punching him as soon as you can after he throws his heads, or else, of course, you're gonna be attacked by his heads. It should be kind of obvious, shouldn't it? Alright. And Poil Drive! Yeah, you can actually make... Oh boy, that's not good. Lots of heads! No! You can actually make quite a bit of money in this boss fight, too. Because once you kill a head with his body, you get like a bajillion coins! And wow, that is one creepy face. With the big lips and everything. And all his heads can just kinda chill out over there. Except these two, of course. And we're done. I'll do a Mega Toss just to taunt these heads. Get out of here! Wario didn't say his words of wisdom, but that does it for the boss. That's weird, his leg is twitching and then it just stops. Ground pound your face in! Ooh! And that does it, my friends, for Stage 4. Wonky Circus, it is over with. And stage clear. What time are we up to? Let me check. Yeah, I can do the big boss in this part, because this will probably go to 3 parts. Alright, yay, we are up to 6 hearts. I'm so happy. Can't think of any stories to tell today. Oops, I saved. Oops, hope this recording doesn't fail on me. Oops. But here is the big boss of World 2. I actually like this boss. I actually like all the bosses in this game. This boss has some pretty amazing games. This game has... all of its bosses are really, really great. That's probably the best thing about this game. The bosses outnumber the stages, actually, which is kinda cool, but kinda stupid, because it makes the game way too short. Anyway, this is the Dual Dragon. And all you have to do is punch his heads until they either get knocked out or the other one starts breathing fire. But if you manage to knock him out, you pretty much get a guaranteed hit on him. But sometimes you don't even have to knock him out and they'll still get hit by the fire that the other one breathes. This is a two-headed dragon, I think, and he has a slew of attacks. If you get near the tails, it will attack you just like it did to me. If you jump in the water, it hurts. It'll breathe fire sometimes, and sometimes it'll spit glue globs, which the other one will suck up. You don't want to get sucked up, because obviously getting eaten by dragons is no fun. And fireballs will come out of the fire they breathe, and they will, like, home onto you, which kind of sucks. But it's a really stupid dragon, and as you go on, the fireballs will get faster and more numerous. At first, I don't even think it shoots fireballs, but... And there goes Dual Dragon. That's probably the easiest run of him I've ever had. Yeah, pretty short big boss, but Wario looks at his hand and he's like, huh? Oh, I realize I've had the key this entire time! Anyway, we have 100% completed World 2, including the big boss, and in the next part... God, I need to stop doing that. I'll just show you to the next area we're going to be going to. I don't know how that goes. I was just kind of randomly duding along. I ruined the whole moment. But, yeah, sure, I'll save. I already saved. It'd be pointless not to at this point. And come on, gotta hurry before the time limit, man. Before the time limit runs out. The next area is actually my favorite area, and the next stage is my favorite stage. I love snow places. I've always had a place in my heart for them. We are going to a very world of opposites, I guess. We got a beanstalk, an igloo, and a volcano. Okay. Now, as Wario ground pounds this snowman and gets stuck in him because he's so fat, I will see you next time on Wario World, where we go to Stage 5, my favorite stage. See you then.